And it could very much feel like this reading isn't for you, because it seems like it's going to come out of the blue. It is going to come completely out of the blue. Hi, welcome to Earth Angel Activities, where I'll be doing a reading for you all today. I have cleansed and dressed this candle here. So go ahead and set your intentions for this message, and we'll go ahead and light it. If you need a reading and need to get in contact with me for any reason, my information is in the description box below. As always, we'll start with a quick cleansing prayer, and then we will hop right into the messages. Thank you so much, Most High God. Thank you, Divine Mother and Father. Thank you for our angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. Thank you so much for the one who is watching. Thank you for the messages. Thank you for secret synchronicities. And thank you for whatever it is that you want to come out. Thank you for allowing it to serve as confirmation, healing, clarity, and in some way, on some level, a form of abundance or the path to it. In your name, we thank you so much. So it is. Ashe. What do you want to discuss with the reader today? What do you want to discuss with the reader today? The candle Spirit chose today was purple. And that leans heavily into your intuition. And I'm also hearing that your angels and your spirit guides, they want you to practice using your intuition. Practice tapping into your true inner voice and what it says to you. What do you want to say to the one who is watching, God? Thank you for bringing the one who is watching here to this message. Protection. Just as I pulled that message, I started to get a little bit of a headache. There's a lot of energy focus right now around the head, crown chakra, third eye, true seeing. I'm hearing seeing is believing, but faith comes through hearing. And you know what the beautiful thing is about hearing? Hearing is a passive thing. It's not like active listening. Hearing is a very passive activity. And your angels are able to get you messages, but sometimes that takes active hearing. Active hearing is what stimulates visualization. Visualization is what is going to solidify your faith and make it completely impenetrable. I mean, moving away from whatever it is the world has told you that you had to have or couldn't have, or had to do or couldn't do, moving away from that and really visualizing in on what that inkling is that the Divine Holy Spirit has put into your very soul. You know, sometimes in life, people that we roll with, like certain circles, like be it at work, be it a friend group, a social group, a romantic partner, wherever you may be, right? There comes times where people may mistakenly or inadvertently try to talk you out of your mission or try to talk you out of your divine favor. They may not even realize that that's what they are doing or that's what they're encouraging. But there are times when this happens. And it's important for you to be able to stay within your stream of consciousness that tells you that you are a child of the divine. Everything is going to work out well for you as long as you're moving in the energy of love, right? Because when we move in the energy of love, we stay in divine alignment. If you can find yourself in a space where you're able to tell yourself, like, or when you reflect, when you self-reflect, you're able to say, oh, I'm proud of myself. The way I interacted, the things I said, what I contributed, God was present. I love when we have reflections like that. But sometimes some of the reflections can go a little bit more difficult to process. And in those spaces, sometimes it's good to take inventory of whether or not you held healthy boundaries. Really being or embodying as much of that God energy that has been imbued in you, and really knowing when to say no, or really knowing when certain situations require for you to just kind of take a few steps back, and understand. Take a few steps back. You see, we have the peace card here. But there is this strong call for you to really tap into what this energy is in the head, what you're thinking about, taking inventory, really diving into your meditations. If you haven't held a pen in your hand or a pencil in your hand and written stuff down on paper, then there is a link that is missing that your angels are really trying to warn you. This feels like a warning that the things that you need to do, so do them. I feel like there are so many blessings that are trying to come towards you. But it really takes this strong investment in hearing from yourself. And what I mean by hearing, like we said already, hearing is a passive activity. So when we reflect on ourselves, like the call of our soul, really just hear what is being said, that's going to look like us taking inventory of the way our day went, the things we said, the things we would say, how we behaved, how we wanted to behave, okay? Thank you, God. That's a big one. How we wanted to behave. Because I know it's been some times it's coming to my mind where, I behaved, but I didn't necessarily want to, okay? And also, God is also directing me to let you know that if you have been struggling with some very strong emotions, that is a reminder of who you are on a spiritual level, meaning that you are a protector of sorts. You're a gatekeeper of sorts. You are a warrior, a spiritual warrior, a spiritual gangster in your own right. And there has been energies that have come around that have tried to somewhat test your gangster a little bit, almost trying to pull you away from what you're trying to manifest. And your angels are trying to help you manifest these things, but there is a little bit of interference, right? But the only way that interference can win is by what happens to your energy. Which way does your energy go, with certain things? But they're telling you that you are truly protected. And with this purple flame, y'all, like, I love the way it's burning. It's burning tall. It's burning long. It's breathing almost. And that's what they want you to do with your intuition. They want you to breathe with it. Because for somebody, your intuition is so strong that it's almost like it feels like a burden to you. And your angels are like, don't let it be a burden. It's just that you have to tap into this different level of compassion. And they're showing me a picture of the Last Supper. And it's that type of composure where that there's someone who wants to betray you in your midst, but that doesn't stop you from being the beautiful golden light that you are. Okay, it doesn't matter where they put you or where they try to label you or anything like that. As long as you continue to shine your light, as long as you continue to hold tight to who you are and who your spiritual help is, then nothing can penetrate you in that sacred seat of your soul. I'm hearing the secret place where God speaks to you. This has a lot to do with connection, unity, connectivity, connections between all types of frequencies. I'm seeing like work, but it doesn't feel like work when it's on this God level frequency. It feels more like you fulfilling your life's purpose, your life's mission, your life's plan. Let's see. The candle's doing a little dance. So right now we have, also the light goes in and out because I have the window open, and I like to have the window open when I'm reading. So with this confidence and protection, both of these energies are presenting on a black card. The black card speaks about protection, infinite possibilities, the shadow of the Most High God. You are safe within the shadow of the Most High God. And knowing that whether the lights are on or off, you are going to shine. Yeah, you are going to shine. It's like, can't stop your shine. There has been some pain around this, though. Some pain and anxiety around this. Look, another black card. And space. They're telling me that a lot of this anxiety is coming from the need to bring your ideas to life. We have faith here, which is bringing me back to the very message that God was telling us when the reading first started, which is that when you can finally see it, that is when your faith is going to be indestructible, impenetrable, solid, okay, reliable faith where you know and you believe. But I'm seeing that like these are scattered pieces with this anxiety card, and your angels and your spirit guides are really calling you to learn how to take these pieces and put them in their place. Yeah. Learn how to put it together. Like this once it's organized is this faith. Faith and a plan. These are all your pieces all mixed up. The faith, the plan, the ideas, it's all mixed up. But the reason why it has broken apart has come from some traumatic event of the past. But again, the peace card presents itself asking you to be peaceful. Let's see. What else do you want to say to the viewer? This is really beautiful because it's a confirmation for someone who has been experiencing extreme waves of anxiety, and they're getting ready to cease. And you see what they're made of. You understand that it's energy, and you understand how to harness it, and you harness it. And I'm seeing so much success, and it comes around your ability to be intuitive. The Knight of Swords and the Six of Swords is saying just that. You're learning how to organize things within the space of your mind. That is the Six of Swords. Once you learn how to organize things within the space of your mind, you become powerful, unstoppable. The power is there. You know it's there because you feel it. It feels like anxiety. But as soon as you can put words to it, a visualization plan to it, you will see that you become the master of your energy and the master of your plan. A master of their plan is the master of their destiny, right? Yes. What else do you want to mention to the one who is watching, God? Two of Pentacles and the need to stay balanced. I see the King of Cups and the King of Swords. I'm hearing healthy boundaries with this King of Cups and King of Swords. I'm also hearing that divine partnership, divine love with the is this balance of the mind and heart, the divine masculine really presenting itself in a more efficient way in your life. You know, being a twin flame myself and being on the twin flame journey, I completely understand why so many people shy away from the verbiage or the verbiage of it, right? But the thing about it is that you have to remember when you're on that type of path is that it comes down to what the world mirrors back to you on a daily basis. There may have been a human who came along at some point that made the journey relevant to you or made you aware of what you are capable of. But that is not where we lay down and quit, you know, because a lot of times when you realize you're a twin flame, it doesn't necessarily mean that if a person woke you to the journey, it doesn't necessarily mean that that person is meant to always be on your path with you and your mission with you, right? Because some twin flames really are activating flames, so to speak. That is what I have made up to call them, activating flames, because a lot of people who resonate with that twin flame energy are activators. Literally, you're connected. You are a twin flame of the divine's fire. You are that on earth. You're an earth angel. You are a chosen being, you know, starseed, whatever. But that's what you are. And your love of the divine is so pure. And the divine's love for you is what gives you the strength that you need to go on this life. However, your angels and spirit guides, they do want you to know that there is more. Like, because I feel like, blum, like just monotony. Boredom. Yeah, okay. And they're like, that's breaking. Yeah, 10 of coins and justice. Everything that you have been putting out, this good love, this good energy, this good vibration. And I'm also seeing the true vibration. It is bringing so much into your life. Look, star card with healing of the soul, the mind, the healing of your space where you can receive, you know, because sometimes it's like that part is broken. Like sometimes some chosen people, you guys only want to give, but I'm seeing that the angels are repairing that space in you that allows you to receive. Yes, it's a space of deservingness. It's a space of self-love. It's a space of, I care for me. I want to be connected. Unity. Because there's anxiety around being with people, being with crowds. But your angels are saying network equals net worth. Network equals net worth. Nine of Cups with the butterflies. If you see a butterfly today, they want you to look up the meaning of it and its color. Oh, you have something is coming into your life that's going to help you, because with this crow on the 8 of coins, I'm seeing that as someone who is very resourceful, someone's very smart, someone who is connected to their soul tribe. So I feel like there's going to be this influx of you coming together with your soul tribe, right? When I first sat down to do this reading, I was led to the Romance Angels deck. This has a lot to do with connection, unity. So I don't want to miss an opportunity for God to tell you exactly about a divine partnership. Whatever you want to say to the one who is watching, God. The one who is watching. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. I'm telling you, visualization. They want you to think about it. They want you to visualize what you want to come into your life. With the Free Yourself card on the bottom, it's time to take back control of your life. I know that there have been times in your life where it felt like you gave and gave and gave, and the only thing you got back in return was lies, deception, cheated on, beat it on, whatever the case may be. And the angels are saying, free yourself from that now. Let your friends help you. Friend, let me help you. Okay, friend? Seriously, like, don't allow the terror of the past to keep you from the blessings of the future just by focusing too much on them. Like, people be out here doing some of the jankiest, shankiest things, you know? But that doesn't mean that there's not someone out there who has experienced it too, and they want to be on some real level too. Because let's get some information about this new partnership, this new person that is coming in. You're going to have to get a hang on your anxiety. You know, you cannot think that someone else is going to fix that for you. You know, I don't mean to sound harsh, but it's true. Because once you get into this connection, you're going to have to remember that your happiness is your goal, okay? And your person's happiness is their goal. Of course, you want to do a little, you know, razzle dazzle to make them feel some type of way, of course. And in return, vice versa. But at the core, at the heart of it, your happiness is your responsibility. And theirs too. You know, healthy boundaries. You know, don't just say, oh, well, this is the love of a lifetime and I have to break all my boundaries. What? No, let's come back to reality. Don't be mean to them, no. But I'm just saying, keep your boundaries in tight. All right, so information about this new person. So we have a 119. I'm taking that as 911 angel number. Passion ignited, light. This is so fiery, and I'm telling you, like I said to you before, that twin flame energy. Sometimes you are the flame, the twin. You are as much as you can, you know, you are mirroring as much of the divine as you can, the divine's true flame. And because of that, it has allowed you to attract others who are carrying that same flame as well. And that's how you're going to know. This is how you're going to know that this person is sent to you by the divine. But it's just going to take a little bit of work on your half first. Okay. And I don't see this work taking that long either, to be honest with you. I see this coming fast because this is something you're already conscious of. This message is only serving as confirmation of where you are at this point on your journey too right now. Like, and it could very much feel like this reading isn't for you, because it seems like it's going to come out of the blue. It is going to come completely out of the blue. Okay, let's see if we can get any last messages. Just a few, guys. Just a few for the one who is watching. I am blessed. Yes. And I am love. It can't, that is so simple and so beautiful, and it goes along with what God has been saying through this message. I now have all that I need to be successful. Successful in life, successful in love, successful in businesses. Whatever it is that you are desiring at this time, this is a very successful, open, optimistic opportunity, a moment of open doors, okay? And they don't want you to miss your exit, right? Focusing on the traffic behind you. Let that go. Let them drive right on out of your life, and you drive into this blessed, loving future that the divine has planned for you. So anyway, I hope this message has been of some assistance to you. If it has, let me know, and we will talk again soon. Bye.